Alcanza o alcanza.
Good morning for everyone. Welcome to a new master class here in technology. So, today I'm gonna teach the master class of the last two sessions. This is about the design about our wireframes, about how to do it. So, first of all, I'm gonna give you tips that you have to keep in mind if you want to design your site or your application. Remember that the idea is that we can do a previous design. That means that we have to have a structure, a defined structure in which we have to get all the functionalities of our website or our app. And in the future, we have to design this site in other tools that we will decide in the future. Okay, but at the moment, we're gonna socialize how to uh, how to design these wireframes, right? The wireframe, remember, that is a previous design of your web page or app in which you describe the different windows, the different functionalities, and the information flow in your project. So remember that in the OneNote you will have ready all the materials. Here you have, for example, here how to make wireframes. Here some tools that you can use to design, other tools using artificial intelligence that we can use to design our wireframes, and other things that you have to keep in mind, right? So uh, now also here you can see other things that you can find useful. For example, UI hacks that you can apply if you want to get interesting and attractive pages. It's just if you want, but the idea is that you can create an attractive and interesting website or app. Also, don't forget to visit the top video, especially this part in which other person is explaining how to use Visily to create a to create different types of wireframes or even mockups that you can find useful when you want to show to designers your project. So, with easy introduction, we're gonna start, right? So remember that first of all, we have to keep in mind that when we refer about the UI UX design or UX UI design, we are talking about the best experience of our clients, of our uh, yes, of our clients, of the users that will use our site or our app. The idea is that we can ensure these experiences to our clients and our users, but to do that, it's important that we understand some things that we have to keep in mind. So, for example, remember in the case the UI or user interface, we have to keep in mind design buttons, icons, and animations, right? In the case that we can add more interactive elements in our website. Remember that we have to choose carefully the typography and the color palettes of our products of our website. This my advice is this can be in accordance with your brand. For example, I'm gonna give you an example. We want to talk about, for example, I don't know, Kahoot, for example. We're gonna open Kahoot. As you can see, Kahoot, the main color, and you can see in logo, is blue. Or even we can talk about purple. Okay, as you can see a blue or you can see purple in all the menus and all the places of the web page of Kahoot or even in the application. The reason for that is because, as you can see, Kahoot have these colors in its brand, and for that reason, we can understand that these are the main colors. Okay, so we're gonna do the same in our case. We're gonna do the same in our case. We're gonna try to identify the color palette and identify a typography that can identify our brand. So creates a visual style guide. This is very important because remember that the idea is we can ensure to the clients a good experience and the information can be clear for the clients, that the clients don't have difficulties or problems to access to our product. And this is not the idea. The idea is that the client can feel comfy of his of his or her navigation, so ensures that design is responsive. This is very important. We're gonna focus in this part in future courses, but the idea is that this our design can adapt in any screen, that you can see properly in desktop computer, that you can see properly in a laptop, that you can see properly in a mobile, in a tablet, or but the idea is that the site can be clear or visually good in any device, right? So, in final words, guys, in final words, we're gonna resume the different tips here in our classboard. Okay, so here I'm gonna draw. So, here, tips. I'm gonna put here tips, and it's important that you do this. That you try to apply these concepts to get an interesting and a friendly website or app. Okay, tips to do an interesting
Ahora le echo la primero.
and friendly
Un poquito, pero porque después me vuelve a pedir otra vez.
and friendly
Habían piquiticos de caldito. Ahora le echo más.
site or app.
Clara, ya está
Okay,
detrás de mí. Vuelve a pedir.
first of all, original color palette, yes, and also a friendly typography. That means the font size, the font color, the font style, right? Friendly typography. 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 I think that typography is with Y. Typography. Right. The third one is the good organization, a good composition of our website, of our app. Remember that visually all the elements have to be in harmony. Yes, that the windows can be in a specific place, that the menus in a specific place, that the different windows or pages have an asymmetric size. Yes, things about that. Good composition. Yes, good composition. Okay, composition. Okay, that the composition can be focused in good size, or good distribution. This is very important. And also, we're going to talk about easy to navigate. Very important. Easy to navigate. Yes. And also, easy to navigate and finally responsive. Responsive. Okay. Responsive. Okay. That you can adapt to a desktop computer or can be a laptop Yes, that you can see well in a laptop, in a desktop computer, or in your mobile or tablet, that you can see properly in your mobile too. Okay, these are some important things that you have to keep in mind. You can have other in mind, but these are one of the most important. Okay, so now it's time to apply this in our Visily platform. Okay, so it's time to go to Visily. Remember, we're gonna go to Visily. We're gonna go here and we're gonna type Visily AI. So you can create a new account here in sign up for free. You can attach your email here and you will create an account. But in the case that you already have your account, you can click here in go in login, right? So in my case, I already have an account. I'm gonna use my Google account, right? And once that we have here, you can see this platform, right? So here we have different options. For example, you want to use a screen templates, that this is related with our wireframe or a mockup. Diagram templates, we won't focus in this because the idea is that we don't want to analyze too much the flow information. So if you want to import styles or designs, or if you want to start with AI, this is an useful tool because you can create, for example, you can take a screenshot of about a sketch that you have, and you can you can transform it into a design, or you can convert text to the diagram, or the text describe that in which you can describe your ideas, and you can attach, you can convert this in a original design. Okay, as you can see, look at something like that. Example, in text to diagram you can type the information, and screenshot to design is the same. You can take a screenshot and there you can attach everything. Okay, so in our case we can start with a blank project. We're gonna use this design. Maybe you can use low fee or high fee, it depends. And we're gonna create a new tree project here. We're gonna create this. Okay, so we're gonna wait a few moments, and finally we're gonna have our work plane or workspace. So as you can see here, you can attach sections, screens, containers, and everything about that. So we can create, we can change the templates, the icons that we can use for our design, right? So the idea is that we can use these different tools to create our wireframe, right? So we have to watch. Okay, so in this part, as you can see, you can change the colors, your color palette of your website, right? So but miss, how can I create a color palette if I don't have clear this? Okay, so I'm gonna give you a new tool which name is colormine.io, and in this page, as you can see, you can create randomly a color palette. You can use in any application, a website or an app, as you can see. For that reason, we're gonna use this part, website colors, and here we can generate automatically a color palette, right? So as you can see, the color palette will be created here, and you can see here a sample site in which you can see how does it look, these colors in a website, the font, the color of the background, the different buttons, elements, and things about that. You can see everything here uh, in this part, right? So remember, as I told you, that the background or the main color has to be associated with our logotype color. Yes, because the idea is that the people can identify properly our brand through colors. Okay, this is very important. So for that reason, I had here um, I have here uh, a previous design. For example, let's suppose that I want to create a, a wireframe of this page, Sigma Electronica. Okay, this is just an example. Remember that you have to do with your entrepreneurship project site. Okay, in my case, I'm gonna do this example, but you have to do with your entrepreneurship project. So, as you can see, for example, you can see that the main colors are the blue, white. You can see the logo type is blue and white, and also you can see, for example, the background is white, and the bar can be black with a little bit of blue here, a little bit of blue and black. Okay, so the idea is that we can keep in mind that, and we're gonna generate the color palette in accordance with that. In my case, the main color will be blue. For that reason, I'm gonna go here, and you will put always the color, the central color here in the center, right? In my case, I'm gonna use this color, for example, this color. And if I don't want to change this color, I'm gonna click here in lock. I like this white, I'm gonna keep this white, and the other I'm gonna generate automatically, right? If you want to generate a color palette, you have to click in generate, and automatically ColorMine.io will create a color palette customized for you. And here you can see how does it look, this color palette in your site. Okay, so now how can I export this design, this color palette to my design? Okay, very simple. As you can see here, you will find different codes. These codes belongs to the hexadecimal color that each color have. Okay, so for that reason, we have to go here. We're gonna go here to our board, and we're gonna go here in colors, and we're gonna do the colors, right? We're gonna choose a new palette. Uh, we're gonna go here, and we can different options here, but we can find the nearest. I don't know if we can customize here. Start for an image. Gray color set. Choose a new palette, main colors. Okay, here we can modify the primary color, as I told you, is the center. So I'm gonna put, this is our main color, and we're gonna copy here, and I'm gonna paste here. Look at, okay, and I'm gonna continue with the other. But anyway, I guess that I can respect the order of this palette. Okay, so I'm gonna put here, and I'm gonna modify in this section the code. Well, I'm gonna continue with the secondary. In this case, the secondary color is this color. I'm gonna copy the code. Um, Sorry, and I'm gonna paste here the color, right? I'm gonna continue with the central color, that is this color, right? Okay. I'm gonna continue with the fourth color in this part, and the final color here. Okay, copiar. Paste this part. Sorry if you listen my dogs. My dogs are here. So, but don't worry, it doesn't matter. So now changes will affect your entire project. We're gonna click in apply. and automatically we're gonna generate a different color palette. So as you can see, you can here edit the fonts if you want. Remember, it depends of the style, but you have to keep in mind the style. Remember that have to be a clear and friendly style, no? So in my case, I'm gonna leave like that. So but means how can I start? Okay, so first of all, you can attach here a screen. uh, as I told you, the responsive here, but it depends of your design. If you want to develop, for example, for a desktop in the websites or in the app, you can try with the mobile or tablet, right? So in my case, I'm gonna start with a section here, and in this section I'm gonna modify everything, right? So first of all, I'm gonna modify the background. So for that reason, I'm gonna attach background here. I'm gonna modify the color uh, here. I'm gonna modify the color, or I don't know if I can. Okay, here, and I'm gonna do the color here. For example, I'm gonna use, where is the color of my palette? In my case, I'm gonna use this. Okay, this is the background. Now I'm gonna continue with a navbar. For example, I'm gonna put a navbar. The navbar, remember, that is the first section in the header, that in which you can find different options. Here you can see the navbar. So we're gonna use the navbar, and I'm gonna start to search here. For example, basic elements, rectangle screens. Let me check here if here we have a button, icon button. Here we have a text box drop down. So I guess that I'm gonna use a rectangle. For example, I'm gonna put here. I'm gonna modify the size. Yes, and I'm gonna put here. Oh my god, here, example. Yes, and I'm gonna modify the color. I'm gonna put a different color. For example, eh, I'm gonna put the color that I here. Yes, and I'm gonna put other elements here. I can put, for example, the logo type. In my case, you have to go here to add. You have to say, for example, a screenshot to wireframes, text to wireframes. Oh, how can I add media, sport design? Dun, dun, dun. Let me check if I can attach an image. Smart components, sticky notes. I don't find where. So templates, icons, elements. Let me check if I can do it. Save components. No, wireframe. We're gonna add screenshot or diagrams. So design mode. Okay. Oh, I can't attach the image. Where can I attach? Ah, okay. Wait a minute. Image here. Upload image, and I'm gonna. You have to create your logo, or you can create your logo. You can generate your logo type using AI. Can be an option. In my case, I'm gonna save the logo. Sigma logo, Sigma Blanco. Okay, and here I'm gonna upload, and I'm gonna attach. Okay, as you can see, you can put here, for example, and also here you can put, I don't know, maybe other things. For example, as you can see, you can put contact. Here, inicio, products, information, my account, social media, the shopping cart. Yes, we're gonna try to attach this. So, for example, in my case, I'm gonna do I'm gonna put here a link heading. Okay, for example, I'm gonna put a and here I'm gonna put, for example, a new nav bar. Um, but I'm gonna put a few products, for example, here. I'm gonna put something like that. I'm gonna reduce the size, and not only that, I'm gonna modify the color. Yes, I'm gonna modify the color, the size, right? Uh, as you can see, as you want, So this is the idea. The idea is that you can explore your web page. You can explore everything about that. This is your decision. It's in accordance with the things that you want. Uh, Here you can modify the size. Yes. Um, for example, here you can modify. If you want a grid, like I'm gonna put 10 here, 10 here, and 8 here. I don't know. So you can try a here and a here. And here I can modify the size if you want. And here we can adapt to our site, So here you can put the menu, for example, you can put here a modify here the content, the items, no? Uh, Here you can modify if you want a combo box. In my case, I'm gonna remove and I'm gonna put another different thing, no? In my case, I'm gonna put here, for example, products. Here I'm gonna put a top products, top, yes. Here contact, for example. The idea is that you can explore as much as possible. Yes, this is the idea. Um, I'm gonna try to modify this part. I don't know if I can delete this. This depends of your here. You can explore in this part, The idea is that you can explore the things that you want. For example, here I'm gonna modify, I'm gonna put, for example, here home. And if I want, I can modify to the color. Example, I'm gonna put in the background. I'm gonna put the same color. Yes. Or okay, look at here. You have to modify the color as best as possible. I think that is this color. I don't find here's the color, and also I think that this place is good. I'm gonna put the color of this the text. The color of the text can be white, for example. White. You can modify the size. Yes, and you can do with all the elements. The idea is that you can explore the different content that you can see here. Also, we can modify the size. You can put, for example, 11. I don't know if I can choose all the elements. I'm gonna try to choose all the elements. Well, if I 12. Here we're gonna continue. Here I have a little bit interference. So as you can see, we attach different elements in our in our website. As you can see here, we have the homepage here. We have the products here. Yes, and how can you do? Okay, very simple. You can attach here. I'm gonna delete this section here because this section is not visible. So for that reason, we're gonna go here. I'm gonna rename my section here, homepage. And here I'm gonna put my section. And also, if you want, I'm gonna delete, and with that you can see better the process, right? I'm gonna delete here. I'm gonna continue with that. So let's suppose this is my homepage. I already edited, so with the size that I want. So now, for example, here we have all the elements here. For example, this part here, cat. Yes, fantastic. And here we have the different components that we can attach. And what happened, for example, if I want to create another? So you can go here to add, you can create an empty screen, and here you can attach. Or the other option is that you duplicate the page that you already have. You can click here, duplicate, and also here you have a duplicated page. And you can attach, for example, here you can put, I don't know, about us. About us. And here you can put other things, for example, Sigma is a Colombian electronics company. Yes, it depends of your decision. It depends of the thing that you want to put here. Okay, and also you can put videos if you want, for example. Yes, okay, so I'm gonna put a video, maybe a placeholder, a video placeholder here. I'm gonna reduce the size, and I'm gonna put something like that here. And you can put a gallery as you want. And if you want to continue, you can continue duplicating. Like here, you can duplicate, and here you have another. Here I'm gonna put, for example, products or my catalog. Okay, and here I'm gonna put all our products here. All our products here. Yes, and here you can put a gallery. Yes, a grid of galleries, so you can put here, for example, and um, um, I'm gonna put different images here. Example, you can put, I don't know if I can put, you can put templates here if you want. Yes, or icons, or everything that you want you can put. Okay, you can put images here. For example, I want to attach different placeholders here. Here is a product, here is another. Yes, the idea is, in final words, I want that you attach me an interesting and attractive wireframe. Remember that this is the preview of our web page with the color palettes, and this is the project for this term, and the advances related with that. Yes. And finally, once that you have your wireframe and you feel satisfied from your wireframe, yes, you have to go to here, export design. Yes, export. Let's wait. And these are the advances that I want. As you can see, look at. I want to see something like that, but with your company. Remember that you have to explore all about this. At the end, you have to attach me a wireframe in which we can use properly to explore in a future modules in which we can design in uh, other type of tools, right? So guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much. If you have questions, remember to tell me, and see you in other course. Thank you so much.